Welcome to episode 5, Getting to Scratch. The progress Anthony has made has been pretty remarkable, to say the least. And the great part about this, he really enjoys the journey of getting better. Like, a lot of people get frustrated, they get mad, they get angry at the result or lack thereof. He genuinely, you can tell by the smile that he genuinely enjoys this. And it's also because he's hitting better shots. But now, this is the hard part. I'm talking to you as an instructor now. This is the part where what I don't say is super important. And now it's, okay, all the really good things he's doing, I'm going to keep reminding him. Just because he's here for a golf lesson doesn't mean that I have to screw up what he's doing well. That's kind of one of the biggest things. So when we go right now, I'm going to do a couple things. Then we're going to get into some what I call zone yardage practicing. So we're going to work on same club, and I'm going to tell him how to hit certain shots to certain distances. He's got to kind of pay attention to the feel and what he thinks that ball went. So we're going to do all that stuff. But let's go hit some. He's getting too good.
But I'm nice, though.
So, I quit investment banking. I walked away from PowerPoint decks and Excel formulas because honestly, my soul was on back order. Now, I've got a new mission to become a scratch golfer. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. I'm currently a proud card-carrying member of the Double Bogey Club. But lucky for me, I've got this guy, PGA Pro, lifelong friend, and the only one who believes my slice can be fixed. Can he transform me into a scratch golfer, or will I end up with more divots than dignity? This is Getting to Scratch. Because, let's be honest, chasing birdies beats chasing bonuses.
Okay, so all the really good ones, especially for the last 15, 20 balls I've watched you hit, there's been continuous movement in your shoulders and chest, all the way. At no point were your arms getting past your chest and your shoulders. Yeah. Okay? So as you go, all I want you to do is just feel like all of that just continues to move the same. Don't let your arms run on, and so just keep that movement with your chest going. Okay? Doesn't need to be hard, doesn't need to be fast, anything like that. Yeah. But that's what the really good ones look like. Beauty. That's one of the best swings I've ever seen you make.
Oh, and I see exactly what you meant. Keep the connection.
If that races on with your arms, that's when I'm afraid you get some of the old one where you're going to pull it.
Yes.
Good. It's a good bad one because you thinned it a little, and it's going to be about 3 yards away from the last one. And I think that's going to get you out of that rushing mode. Yeah, that was literally 3 yards difference. Beauty. Love that. Because there's no way it can go left. Close. Little stalled with your chest and your shoulders.
Yeah.
So you can see the variance gets a little greater. That was pretty. No doubt on that one. It just gives everything a chance to set at the top of your golf swing too. Instead of, hey, my chest stops, my arms keep going. Now all of a sudden my chest and my arms have to get back in sync somehow. No, you got shoulders like your boy George Kittle. We got to use them. Close. That's okay.
Didn't feel good though, all the way back.
You never seem set in your setup.
Right, that was, and it was my lower back wasn't
Add that to the blooper reel. Great. Nice. Pretty. That's really nice. I think it's super important from this side of the camera and this side of the lesson. People always just want to come and take golf lessons when they're broken. I think it's more important to take lessons and go see your instructor when you're hitting it great. Because when it's like this and it goes awry, it's my job to tell you what happens from there. Yeah. Hey, when you were playing great, it looked like X. It can't always just be fix. At some point, gotta let you be able to go and play some golf. Yeah. So Now, let's do some practice with the clubs. I always hear people say, oh, well, I hit my 8 iron 165. Okay, well, to me, I say that I hit my 8 iron 0 to 168.
Okay.
So let's kind of go in some zone shots, okay? So we're going to pretend you got a 150-yard shot, but it's dead downwind, and you broke all your other clubs. You got to use just that club.
Okay.
Hit me an 8 iron that goes between 140 and 150.
140, 150.
Yep. Out of bounds is long, can't go more than 150 on the screen. So anything from 140 to 150. Pretty. Let's see what we get. That's okay. At least you know. And when you slow the whole machine down a little bit, didn't go more than 150 though.
47.
Okay, 1 for 1. Okay, now hit me one that goes 145 to 155. What do you think?
160. No, that might be it. Oh!
5 yards short, so it's in the water.
Nice.
But the one thing that I noticed there was like how different your finish was on that one. Like because you were going softer, it was like kind of fall out of your posture a little bit. Like
Yeah. Don't
just
do that.
no, stay in your posture. This is the harder part. You can always go faster and swing harder. You're like me. This is swinging slower is always harder. 145 to 55. Pretty. Let's see what we get.
I don't think that was it either. I can't gauge.
It's okay. Keep going. That's why you do this. Because when you need to hit a certain shot,
Yeah.
this is where you get really good at that.
I feel like.
So are you doing it from speed, or are you?
I'm doing it from like trying to feel how far I'm going back.
Okay.
Instead of like speed, just the distance I'm going back.
Good. That's how I would do it. And now, if you know the last two have come up a little short, you can either add a little speed in your downswing or make a bigger finish. One of the two. Let's see. At least you knew. You're 0.6 yards off. But these are the things, and this is the area where it's like, okay, great. When you got to really mash one, everything's perfect. But now when we get into some situational, consequential practice, this is where, hey, you got to be able to use your clubs in different ways other than just, I'm going 100%.
So, quick question.
Yes.
Why wouldn't we take 9 iron and close it down?
Because,
to hit a low draw.
well, let's say that we're hitting a shot that's going into the wind and the
Yeah.
9's going to make it balloon a little bit more.
Okay.
So just some of that stuff. And it's like, we know you can do that with the 9.
Yeah.
We don't know that you can do that with an 8 yet.
Fair.
That was nice. One yard too far? Let's see.
No. That's it.
That's really good.
That's it.
Nice. Okay, give me a 50 to 60. Good. You got away with it. Good. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. So you got a flag that's in the middle of the green and you just hit that shot where it's like, that wasn't great. Like the average person's gonna say, oh my God, I hit that thin and it went low. Who cares? Me, you did what you were supposed to do. Good. One more of those. 55 to 65. It's okay. And you can see the only time you really mishit them is when your finish is screwed up.
Yeah.
That's really it. Let's see.
A little short.
Oh, right in the middle. Nice. But it's good because now you're paying way more attention to the feel of the shot
Yeah.
than you are your actual golf swing. It's great when you can just stand there and, hey, I got a huge green and I got my stock yardage and I'm hitting that thing. But when you actually got it like, hey, I got to hit some shots and the pin might be back left, so I'm okay if it comes up 20 feet short. That situational stuff, I mean, this is real practice here. You're seeing what it's actually going. Okay, now hit me one 60 to 70 and then we'll come back down the ladder. pretty good.
That was mashed. But I know that the 60, 70, that's...
So 3 yards too far, it's out of bounds. So you gotta do that one again. And that's where the perception of what's really good, was that a really good shot? Yeah. But if I'm caddying on the PGA Tour and my player just hit that shot, he's blaming me and firing me.
That's his backside.
That's gone. That's auto bogey, if not double,
Yep.
and you just didn't get rewarded for a good shot because it went 3 yards too far.
And everything is back downhill. You gotta chip it. Yep.
Good, 60 to 70. Good swing. And don't worry so much about the pull stuff. I care more about the distance and everything like that.
They know like 70 on top.
80.
Shut the f...
And you can see pulls go far. That's
Just hit it so well.
no, that's good. That's a good one right there. That's perfect.
Oh, well, 60. What is it? What are we doing?
60 to 70. There you go.
There we go.
Perfect. Okay, let's go back down the ladder now. Let's go 55, 65. Good swing. It's got to sit a little bit.
Is that 55, 65, right?
Yep.
That's it.
Out of bounds. It's okay. It's how you create some discipline too. Because the average person would say, "Oh man, I hit that great. I don't care about that." Well, that's not the game.
That's not.
That's not the game. The game is to stay within that 10-yard ladder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally less than 2 yards.
Yeah. Yard short. Let's see.
That was a little heavy.
Yep, yard short. But you can see the area, and the reason why I'm doing this is because your 100% swing is great right now. This is not to humble you or do anything like that. This is to say, hey, you know what? I got to work on the 60 to 95% shots. The 100 I got. The 100 I've made huge strides. Now it's, can I bring this stuff that I'm going to see on the golf course here to the simulator? Good swing, dude. That's got to be good. Nice. You hit that one the exact same distance as one before. Nice.
But it was short. It's
Just a little short.
Like 55, right?
Yeah.
That's the hardest one so far.
Oh yeah. And this is this short iron area is where you can make a lot of birdies or a lot of bogeys. And this is about hitting the right shot at the right time. It's okay.
It's short too.
Let's see.
No.
Good.
here we go.
Okay. 50 to 60. So if you know that that one just went the distance that you want, that's right in the middle of the ladder, just hit the same shot. A little better balance with your finish here. That's why you're feeling a little flip in the club. Close. It's okay. It's a distance. I'm fine with that.
I don't like the...
That's okay. You're seeing how much different variance you have from 60 to 95% versus 100. 100, your ball's not curving at all. So
Yeah.
when you're going to practice right now, this is the stuff that you got to practice. Okay. 40 to 50. Good swing.
That might work, but it felt
Yep.
heavy.
Feel heavy? That's fine.
You know?
We want bad shots better. Great. Hit one more. End on one that you really like.
That's it.
That's nice. Anytime I'm hitting a softer shot, I always stand closer to it.
Uh-huh.
That's just me. It seems like you're going further and further away from it, and it's making you kind of back out of it, and then it's making you flip the club. So just feel like you're staying a little closer, a little more on it. There you go. 40 to 50. That was nice. That was pretty.
Okay. It's too long, though.
Smoked it.
I didn't even try.
No, that was really nice. I don't even care about that. You can just cut that one out. That was good. Good swing.
It feels heavy though.
That's okay. Got it there. And none one you like.
Because I feel crowded.
For
Does that
sure.
make sense?
Yep. So just feel like you're going to hit down on top of that ball a little bit more instead of under it.
That was too far.
That was really good, though. It was really good.
So hard.
That was, I mean, that's the best 25-yard too far shot ever.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. At least you know where you got to practice.
Yeah, it felt good though.
Oh, yeah.
I know, like if I stand up on it a little bit more like this. And
Yeah. So now choke down a ton. There you go. Nice. I know you pull that hair, but that's. I like that more.
I do too.
Yeah.
It just makes me nervous because I feel like I'll get. That's it. Though.
That was nice.
If I get crowded, then I'll start hitting it. I'll start
So
chunking it.
yeah, okay, so if you feel like you need to get a little further away, but then still choke down on it, it'll
Yeah.
keep you in your posture a little bit more too.
Okay.
I think the choking down is always, I mean, one of the best iron players that there is and was, Anthony Kim, I mean, choked down like crazy on it,
Yeah.
and he hit every shot dead on the button every time. I just think that always helps with shorter shots controlling the distance. Good swing, dude. That was really nice.
But it felt heavy.
That's okay. Just behind. Right idea. And I know you catch a little bit too much ball there, but that's the right idea.
Yeah.
That's way better than like you trying to get under it and like do all that.
Okay.
That was really good. All right, I'll do a little. That was okay. So this is kind of the part of the teaching where you can easily screw somebody up, and as an instructor, you got to give them different ways on how to practice. And I think this was a pretty effective way to show Anthony that he's made so many strides already in 5 sessions over the course of this amount of time, where his full swing, his full golf swing, has come leaps and bounds. So when I need you to hit it 100%, that's easy for you.
Yeah.
But getting into some of the stuff of when the snow clears here pretty soon and we get to start playing outside, those 60 to 95% shots with all different clubs, I want those zones of yardages to be able to get much better where I can just say, hey, you can't use your 100% shot, you gotta hit me a different one. That's where these guys are playing with so much more feel, hitting way more executed, thought out shots instead of just, hey, let me hit something 100% all the time. You're gonna have some different circumstances with weather, everything like that. I need to practice now, because if he's practicing this hard, I've been trying to work a little bit here in the off season. It hasn't really worked out on my game, but I'm super proud of Anthony. This has been pretty amazing to see what you've done already.
Thank you.
Love it, bro.
Get in the scratch.